I'd like to start the video by assuaging any concerns you have. Another highly edited, highly scripted review video is on the way next week. Consider this more just a fireside discussion about life. I've lived a lot of it. I'm not very old, but I've lived in many different countries, and I've visited many places, met many people, and held many different types of jobs. I'm a welder by trade. I've done general construction work for the past decade. And I've seen in real time the corporatization of my field, and by proxy, the red tape enveloping the world at large. You see, when I started my career, I worked in a little family business in Florida. They built steel staircases and rails. Very simple job. I had to move on with my life. I needed to move to another country again, and that's just how it be sometimes. But I still regret leaving that place. I drove an hour commute each way, so 2 hours a day. I got paid $14 an hour, and I did heavy manual labor outside in 100-degree weather on a daily basis. Why the hell would I want to stay at a place like this? It's simple. They respected me. They treated me like a man. They cared about me. This was the kind of family company that had Thanksgiving dinners for the company. Like, they brought out a grill and they cooked turkey and a deer they shot over the weekend. This was the kind of company that gave me a $100 card for, like, Target or something. And they said, it's not much, but Merry Christmas. And when we were in work, if we didn't have a problem, they didn't say a fucking word. If they had a problem, they came to me, they addressed it, told me how to fix it, and told me to carry on. I might not have appreciated it to the same degree as I do now, but I always respected it, and that's why I stayed there for so long. So, color me surprised when I moved and I got my first true corporate job. Real fancy place, had big floor-to-ceiling glass windows and doors, had this nice clean manufacturing bay. They had automated inventory, which that was actually just a blatant lie that they told me. It wasn't automated at all. You had to do all of the numbers, and if you ever found a part out of place or found something off in numbers, that just fell on you. So suffice to say, the rose-colored glasses fell pretty quickly. My biggest gripe with corporate work, aside from the pay just being shit, but the pay is shit everywhere right now, is the lack of respect. I've found it very difficult to reintegrate into the workforce after so many jobs, because I'm tired of working for people who don't give a shit. And not just not giving a shit about me, but like even the job that they're doing, even their job, they just seem to not fucking care. It seems like there's way too many positions that people who just don't do anything can skate by in. And the worst part is, they're consistently the ones that are in the position of authority. They treat us all like children. They talk to us like children, instruct us like children, and reprimand us all the same, like children. And they tell us that they care. They tell us that they want us to succeed. But the truth is that they've got another 10 guys that look just like us that will fill our place for even cheaper. And then, of course, the most egregious aspect of this whole respect thing is I, as a tradesman, was getting talked down to by some college frat boy retard who can hardly even comprehend his ass from a hole in the ground, let alone do his job. He was treating me like a child, and this infuriated me. We can talk about the money problem all day, but even if I was getting paid handsomely, which I was, I cannot handle being under the leadership of morons. The other prong of this whole respect thing that's got me just completely disillusioned with work as it stands in most American jobs right now is it's definitely the perspective of the college-educated just being more intelligent in general than the working man. Just because someone has a college degree does not make them a leader in any regard. I feel like all of the corporate gigs that I've had to work had some college-educated prick who knew literally nothing about the field they were working in, or the people they were working alongside with, that were in control of everything. And in every instance, the bean counters got in everyone's shit and slogged everything down to a crawl, and nobody knew what the fuck was going on. So I was basically watching these companies fail in real time by getting the middleman bloat that has been plaguing corporate America since, I don't know, probably the 50s or 40s. And the fact that he got paid double, triple, quadruple, who the hell knows more money than me to sit on his fucking phone all day, hiding from the cameras because he knows he's not supposed to be on it, and then coming in and bitching at me about not working hard enough. That's the kind of shit that makes a man go postal. I became a welder because I thought the money would be good and I like working with my hands. And there was respect in being a tradesman. And up until I left that job that I love so much now, that is what I got. I didn't get much money, but I got respect. So all I really want to impart on you from this rant is that you deserve to be respected. If you go to work on the 9 to 5 grind every day and do your job, you deserve to be respected. I think that there's been a major push by large companies to show you that they're the ones that pay your bills, which is correct. They pay your salary, and you use it to live a comfy life. But that's a transaction that's only half complete. This is the core concept that the company that I have so much love for understood, and this is why they were successful. You see, the work that you do for them every day is what pays their salary. You are their moneymaker. You are the cog that makes their machine work, and you deserve to be respected, just as every other component in an engine is respected, because if one of those components fail, the whole system fails. These people think, as the brains of this little fucking car driving off a cliff, that they're the most important, and thus, we are not? No, that is not the case. The able-bodied working population is what makes countries run, and if you don't respect them, don't pay them, and don't give them the opportunity to flourish, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. But all the world is on a pendulum. I think people are coming to this realization slowly. Everything happens slowly. So stay safe out there, and if the people that you pay the bills for don't respect you, at least have the confidence to have respect in yourself.